What's going on? It's Nate back with another video. This is a huge video. I'm announcing something I've been working on for quite some time now, and I'm super excited to announce this. I'm going to be putting together my mindset and my trading stuff to provide a full, well-rounded program. There's nobody else doing this on the internet. A lot of people will throw you in a group of 10,000 people. They'll give you a strategy and they'll say good luck, and it just doesn't work, right? You need one-on-one help. You need someone who can guide you every step of the way. And I wish I had that when I started. I didn't know what I was doing. I had a strategy that didn't work. I was just throwing my money wherever, and I was losing. Surprise, right? And so I was thinking about it, and I had a lot of people texting me when I was posting about my other like trading videos, and a lot of people were like, "Hey, why don't you, offer something where you can help people?" And because a lot of people want to learn this, and so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do exactly that. So without further ado, let's get into it. So this is OB trading, right? That's what I came up with, Operation Breakout, because we are swing trading breakouts. That is the setup, and it was kind of like a play with words too, because ultimately, after some time, you'll have enough money, you'll be able to live off this income pretty easily. I can't guarantee a time frame. I can't guarantee how much you're going to make, obviously, because I can't control the stock market. But I'm going to give you every single thing you need, and it's just a matter of if you're going to listen to me or not. So Operation Breakout, and then because you'll be making so much money from this eventually that you break out of your 9 to 5, you break out of the life that most people live, and you can live a life of freedom. And so my twist on this is the one-on-one experience. So there's a lot of other trading groups in the world, of course, but none of them really do the one-on-one thing like I'm doing it. So I I put together a full course going over the strategy. All right, and so whoever joins the group has full access to that video, which I'm going to keep adding to over time and making it more and more in depth, so that you can watch those as much as you want. Right. So then you watch that video, you get a basic understanding of the strategy, and then we can start redeeming your one-on-one calls. And it's basically like a boot camp, right? So you're going to get a really general idea of the strategy, and then you will enter your calls with me, and then we will be able to work hands-on and get you to make sure you understand everything properly, and you can start applying it so that eventually you could be doing this on your own. And so originally that was what I was going to do. I was going to do the one-on-ones, and I was going to provide the strategy. But then I was like, well, you know what, I want more than that, because if when I first started, someone gave me the strategy, somebody was working with me one-on-one, and somebody was showing me exactly what they were doing and allowing me to follow every step of the way, that would have changed my life. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. So it's not only the one-on-one experience, you're not only getting the one-on-one hands-on meetings and application, but you're also getting unlimited access to my group where I go live trading every day, Monday to Friday, so you can see me actively trade. You can see every setup I take, and I alert it in the group, so you can literally see every single thing I buy. I tell you guys when I trim. I don't alert like stop losses, just because you set your stop loss, it just sells on its own. But you'll literally see everything. So you could literally just go on there and follow me blindly if you really wanted to. But I want more than that, right? I want you guys to be able to do this on your own. I want you guys to be able to do this no matter what, right? No matter what happens to me, no matter what I'm doing, I want you guys to be able to do this independently if you choose. So, because if you have a full understanding, that's what's going to allow you to actually follow the rules. Um, but I'm going to provide you with every piece of information I can to put you in the best possible situation, and then also show you literally everything I'm doing. So you could just follow what I do and you would make money. So, uh, like I was saying, you have the one-on-one, 10 one-on-one calls, which you can either use, you can pick the topic, right? You can be like, hey, I need help with this, or I can design them and I can be like, okay, this is what I want to talk about this week, and we can go from there. So it's completely up to you, right? I just want this to be as personalized to you as possible. I want it to help you the best it possibly can. So I'm not going to be strict on like, oh, we have to talk about this or we have to talk about that. Like, if you go over the video and you're like, hey, I just really didn't understand this part of it, then we'll literally spend an hour going over that to make sure you understand it. So, like I was saying, I just wanted you guys to understand. Like, my goal is to make as many people profitable traders as possible, because it literally changes your life. You literally will be printing money from your phone, which is a surreal feeling. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, that's gambling. Oh, it's too good to be true. I mean, you could think what you want, right? I can't control what you think, but gambling, you're going to lose over time. I mean, you're not going to win, right? But with this strategy, you're profitable, right? It's probably the most popular strategy in the world for trading, for people who actually make money. All the professional traders, this is the strategy they use. Um, there's a reason everyone uses it, right? Because it works. It works as long as you follow the rules. So, we keep our risk really low. So I kind of want to dive into that a little bit. So the reason why this works is because when you're risking on your account, your position, your risk size is very low. So even on a losing trade, you're only losing 1% or less of your account, which, right, you have 100% of your account, obviously. So even if the trade goes awful, you still have 99% of your money left, right? But then our winning trades will go up 50, 100, 200, 300, 400%. So now, say you have 25% of your account in there, risking 1%. If the stock goes up doubles, triples, or quadruples, you're making a lot of money, and that cancels out a lot of the losing trades that you've had all year long. So that's why this strategy is so effective, because we're not risking a lot. We're not putting our whole account in one trade. We're not gambling and just being like, all right, well, I'm just going to put it all in here and hope for the best. No, this is a strict set of rules, and I'm going to show you every single thing. I'm going to walk you through every step of the way. I'm going to tell you every single thing I'm doing, how much I'm risking, when I'm selling, like literally everything. So, it's kind of like if you fail, that's on you. And so it's a 10 one-on-one calls, like I said, full course on the strategy, which I'm going to continue adding to over time. I want to have as many private videos in there as possible to where you could just go through and rewatch them all day long and get a better understanding of every piece of the strategy. Because once you understand it, you're free. Like you can print money forever. It's just a matter of time and capital. So the more money you have, the more money you're going to make. And I just want to clarify, this is not like a get-rich-quick scheme. If you have $500, I'm not going to tell you you're going to make $10K a month. That's completely unrealistic. That's 2,000% return on your account per month. That's not going to happen, at least with this strategy. It could happen in 1 month, but it's not going to happen every month, right? Because you don't know. I can't control the market, but I can tell you exactly how to trade the strategy. I can tell you exactly what I'm doing. I can walk you through every step of the way. But ultimately, I'm not going to act like I'm a magic 8-ball. I can't control the market. So, of course, there is risk, and there's not guaranteed money per month, right? A lot of people will be like, hey, I have $50,000. How much can I make per month? And with this strategy, you don't make like a monthly fixed income. It's going to be 1 month where you get 50, 100, 200% on your account, and then you go 6 months where nothing really happens. The market's kind of dry. And then you'll have a month where you double your account, and then it goes dry. So it's like it comes in bursts. So you're not going to get a level income, but overall, you can make a ton of money from your account, like a ton of money. So I just wanted to set that, be clear. Because it is trading, so you have to be willing to have months where you're not making money, and you're gonna have months where you make a whole year's salary in 1 month. So it varies heavily, and we'll talk more about that if we hop on a call because you're interested. But I'll also be doing live trading Monday to Friday, 6:15 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. every single trading day, and I'll go through all my scans. I'll show you guys what I'm looking at, what I'm interested in, and then I'll be alerting every single trade that I take. So you literally will know every trade I take, when I'm selling it, what my stop loss is, how much I'm risking. It doesn't get any easier than this. So I'm going to give you the strategy. I'm going to work with you one-on-one with the strategy, make sure you understand it, and then I'm going to show you everything I'm doing. I mean, if you want it, you have all the information. So there's nothing else. I'm going to do everything in my power to set you up for success. It's just a matter of if you take advantage of the information, the time that I'm giving you. And then weekly meetings. So on Sunday nights, I'm going to do scans as a group, and I'm going to go over the market. I'm going to show you guys what I'm interested in. I'm going to show you guys what sectors, what themes I think are hot for this upcoming week, the market conditions, what I think the indexes are going to do, what we could expect that week. Obviously, like I said, I can't predict the market, and if anyone's telling you they can, run away because they can't. But I can do everything I can to teach you the strategy. I can walk you through step by step. I'm going to tell you how to manage your risk. And overall, you will make money with this strategy over time. I can't tell you, like I said, how much you're going to make per month. I can't tell you, I can't make these specific guarantees because I can't control the market, and I'm not going to pretend like I can. But I can control my risk. I can control my sizing of the positions. I can control what setups I'm taking. And so my job is to put my money in the best places at the best times. That's what I can do, right? And so that's what I'm going to show you how to do. This is how you get in the right place at the right time. And then that's how you're going to make the most money, right? You want to optimize your money the best way possible. And then mindset development, because I had this strategy last year and I still was losing money, right? Because I didn't have the mindset part of it. I didn't see myself as a trader. I didn't see myself as someone who's profitable. I wasn't making decisions that coincided with being profitable, right? Because I didn't have the mindset part of it, right? So it's not all strategy. Everyone, you could find a million different strategies online, but the actual application of it and following it is all mindset. And that's what I'm going to teach you. I'm going to teach you how to reprogram your mind to become a trader, right? Because when you believe in your mind that you're a profitable trader, when you believe that you are making money, when you believe that you can do it, you can do it, and you will do it, and you will take the actions that will get you there. And so that's what changed to me. Once I had the mindset shift, once I incorporated the mindset side of things, That's when I started making money. And then make money from your phone, obviously. So the time expectation, how much time am I gonna have to put in, Nate? Like how much time? So I'm trading from 6:15 to 7:30 in the morning, so about an hour, and then I have to check it at the end of the day at about 12:50 p.m. So about a total of an hour and a half per day is the total time spent, and then on Sunday or whatever you do the scans through the market, spend an hour doing that. So I mean you're maybe 6 hours a week, 7, 8 hours max. Once you have it down, of course, when you're studying it, when you're trying to learn it, when you're trying to figure it out, you're gonna have to put time in. You're gonna have to study the strategy. You're gonna have to go through the scans. It's gonna take you longer. But once you're familiar with it, once you understand it, it's pretty passive. I mean, you're gonna make money with not too much effort. You don't have to sit on the charts all day and stare at it. But you have to know what you're doing. By no means am I saying it's a walk in the park. There is skill to it. There is strategy. It's not, it's not just, put your money in here and hope for the best. There's a strict set of rules. There's a reason I buy everything I buy. There's a reason I sell when I sell, because this is what has been proven over the last 100 years to be profitable, or as long as the stock market's been open. It was back tested. The strategy was back tested, and since the market opened the first time, and it's profitable since then. So, and I'm pretty sure almost every year it was profitable, regardless. Obviously through simulations, but so the strategy works. So I'm giving you a working strategy. I'm teaching you the strategy. I'm showing you me doing the strategy. I'm telling you everything I'm doing, and we'll have one-on-one calls where I will help you with any problems you have. I mean, it's not going to get any easier than this. So that's my intro on this. I don't want to make it too long just because I know it's just like information overload. But that's the big announcement. So I'm excited to work with people, and I'm only taking 10 people this first time. I've already sold 2 spots. So there's only 8 spots left. And I'm not going to open up anymore for, I don't know, it's going to be a little while because I want to make sure I get all these 10 people on the right path, get them going, make sure, we have our first few meetings, make sure, they're comfortable, and then I'll start moving forward. And then eventually I'll take on another 10 because I want to put my focus on you guys. I'm not doing this and then just going to give you no time. Like, I'm here to genuinely help you. I'm going to see you guys as like, it's like my little business. Like, I want to scale you guys as big as I can. I get you, working with me, and my goal is to make you money. Like, that is my goal. How can I help you the most I can to make you the most amount of money? So, if you're interested in this, DM me on Instagram, or if you have my number, you can text me, and we can get on a call and see if this is the right fit. We could talk about expectations, what you can expect, your capital situation, and, with how much you could expect to make based off how much you have. Just all the logistics of it, because I don't want anyone in here who has unrealistic expectations, because then that falls back on me, right? If you have $500 and you're like, hey, I'm going to make 10K a month, that's not my problem. That's not going to happen, because that's completely unrealistic. So, we follow a strict set of rules. We don't break those rules. We risk properly so that our money is safe, because, making money is the easy part. The hard part is keeping the money. So that's what I teach you guys. I teach you guys how to make the money, and I show you how to conserve it, because when the market's tough like it is right now, if you're going full size on these positions, you're going to be losing all your profits. So my risk is 0.25%. I barely have any money in the market right now because the market's not doing well. And so that's the biggest thing, is knowing when to put the gas to the floor and go, full throttle through it. And then, the market cools off, you take it off completely, or you barely have it on there. You have a little bit of money in, but you don't have much. You don't want to be taking on much risk. So like I said, if this interests you, please DM me, text me. We'll hop on a call. Make sure it's a good fit for you, because I'm not gonna just take anybody. You're gonna have to be willing to spend the time studying this, spend the time working with me, spend the time learning the strategy, and over time, you will become a profitable trader. I can't tell you when. I don't know. It depends on your time and your efforts, but I'm going to give you everything that you need to be profitable. I'm going to teach you the mindset. I'm going to teach you the strategy. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to show you how to find the setups. So it doesn't get any easier than this. So if you're interested, text me, DM me. We'll hop on a call, see if it's a good fit for you. Thank you for joining, and we'll be back tomorrow with another video.